Today is, what is it, Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. I actually wrote a script this time, so I know what I'm going to talk about. Let me just pull it up. No segue into, or no clean transition to what I want to talk about. So, I'm going to be reading off this piece of paper. So I literally write, I start off my day by crying my eyes out because of being a trainee. I literally woke up like in a pool of Kool-Aid. I woke up late, like to add on. So I woke up late in a pool of my Kool-Aid, and then I realized like I don't have any clothes that hide my figure. So like triple whammy. And then I wake, and then the trans tape isn't doing a very good job. Quadruple whammy. And then the shirt I put on, it feels weird. I feel naked. So then, but it brings me to wonder, like, wow, is this how men feel? It's so weird not having another layer of clothing underneath, like the actual the thing of clothing. That's truly an experience. But sweaters exist. So because of that, I literally spend 12 minutes of my morning bawling my eyes out because of how much I hate being trans. I can't capture that feeling right now, but like, I truly mean it in the moment. I wanted to blow my brains out and fuck myself up. If any soy sauce members are listening, wow, you get to experience that firsthand and in time. That's great. And sorry. I literally wrote, I could write about it, but I'm too tired to do that. Today's not my day. Maybe tomorrow will be better. And I wrote this at 8 in the morning when I got to school. So that was saying a lot. And like in the mirror, like I could see my figure. And I just remembered I have a sweater I could wear. So then literally the meme about like dysphoria hoodie, it really does work. It helped out a lot. So like when I put it on, I stopped crying. And whether that's sad or not can be up for debate. And I guess I was really suicidal that morning, cause I said I wanted to slit my throat. That's wonderful. And on the way to school, like my mom asked, what was. She's like, what was wrong? You're not looking me in the eye. Are you crying? And yeah, I obviously said yeah. I'm like, oh no, I just got some dust in my eye. So, and like I've stated for who knows how long in this series, that I cannot be forward with my mom because either she blames like my internet friends or to get off my phone, take away my shit. So that's not really something I can express. And the times I have mentioned my dysphoria to her, it's always like, oh, you need to learn how to love yourself, or some stuff like that. Well, no, you can't love something you hate. My body's like a Nazi. You can't love Nazis. What else did I wrote, like, this is not even have anything to do with dysphoria. It's just like the teacher I was with in the room, she was pissing me off so bad because she has this massive ego. Like, she thinks she's smarter than everybody else. Like, there's just, like, even this, like, she always uses, like, these supposed big words, and she's like, do you guys know what this means? Well, this means, well, what this word means is that, so you think we don't know what those words mean? Well, I hope people know what words are like in their basic terms. In their basic words. Like, somebody, I think high schoolers understand what bigotry is. And I don't know why you have to explain what bigotry is to somebody. And I assume, like, the advice she offers is, like, again, her as a teacher, wonderful. Her as a person, not really. And I don't, so that's good. But I'm always picky choosy with my teachers. I have a teacher who's a really good person, but she cannot teach to save her life. Kinda, but you know. It's sad that she's doing it for a job, for the money. What can I say? And I was so mad. I'm like, there was this girl, like, sitting across from me. She had, like, 50 billion different electronic devices. She had, what did I write? She has 3 phones, a laptop, and an iPad. She literally has 3 phones. She has a dirty, broken down, dusty Android, like, right there. And then she just has 2 phones on the computer. And then on her own laptop. And then she had an iPad right next to her. And then she had her fucking controller right there. And judging by it, like, the computer is the only thing you can pull out in that one class. Like, the teacher doesn't care. It's APR, we're done. We can do whatever we want now. But, like, I'm pretty sure that's the only time she can do that. Like, like, her other classes, I don't think she can just, like, pull out 50 billion screens. And, but I think I'm just better than everybody else. And that was just 8 in the morning. And then when I was walking to my next, like, before the bell rang, I walked out of class. And then this security guard asked me, like, she's like, it was like, hey, where are you going? And then as soon as I opened my mouth to squeak out one syllable, I wanted to cry. I hated how my voice sounded. Like, I cannot stress enough, like, how much I hate my figure, how short I am, and the way I sound. It's ironic because I'm talking to the camera and you're listening to my voice for 10 minutes straight. But again, I cannot stress enough how much I do hate my voice and my stature and, you know, the likes of whatever. It's a pain in the ass. So I just, like, decided to not talk for the rest of the day. Like, I did end up talking to my plane friends. Because I have to, I guess. No, that's mean. But I did talk to them because, you know, they're my friends. But I really did not talk much for the whole day. And, like, I wish I could stay silent forever and not listen to myself, but the need for human interaction is prevalent. And I bled through my fucking pants. Sitting in a fucking chair, and then, like, I don't know, flood coming out of my asshole, and then I stained my pants. I bled through the chair. That's like, yeah. Before, like, getting my boy period, not even, well, before, comma, getting my boy period, it didn't bother me much. I remember my old therapist asked me if, like, oh, does, like, getting your period, like, worsen your dysphoria? And I said no, because it didn't. But I'm noticing now that, like my hips are widening so much. Like, oh, where's my pencil? I could draw it out. Like, I'm not even joking either. I used to think I was like a luck shit for having like a wide rib cage, cause my my rib cage and my hips were kind of like my hips are obviously wider, but you know it was, but it was kind of more like that, if you know that makes sense. But over like the past 2 to 4 months, I've noticed that like my chest is getting bigger, and like probably a week ago I noticed that my hips are getting wider. So, and like you blame that on the estrogen, and since I'm bleeding out my fucking asshole, I'm blaming it on that too. So, to be derogatory to myself. And I guess I could say it's because I'm getting fat, and that's why my chest has been growing. And I'm not just noticing, but you know, it's weird talking about this out loud. But hey, this is for me, and you're allowed to listen if you like. So I go from like that to that in the span of what, 2 to 4 months. So yeah, that's not nice. And I wanted to go on testosterone many months before that, so I could have prevented that from even fucking happening. But no, that was months ago. What the fuck? So yeah, I'm blaming that on my mom. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I just realized that right now. Oh my god. Holy shit. So, you guys want to play Mario Kart? Let's play Mario Kart so I don't have to think about it. No, the game's not even... Oh cool, it's charged. Okay, I can play Mario Kart later. Okay, no, that just pissed me off. I could have prevented my fucking boobie growth and my hip growth if I just went on testosterone, if my mom said yes. I know the process takes like 52 billion years, but it would have reassured me. It would have made me feel better. It's not nice to talk about that. That pissed me off. Oh my god. But I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about. Like, I know you hear me complain about my mom. But early in the car when she saw me, I was sad. And then when I came home from school, she bought me some chips. And the ones I like. And that's her way of saying, like, oh, I hope you feel better. About whatever was bothering you. There's 39 chapters in this book. They're short. I'm reading this book. It's kind of... And then when I first saw the cover, and then when the teacher told me, like, hey, this is a book we're reading. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of like Brokeback Mountain. Because I saw some, like, gay cowboys on it. So that's cool. I've never actually seen Brokeback Mountain, but you know, I understand the premise of it. And this is a book that interests me, or piqued my interest. So, on the other books, I don't see myself in them, especially with what I'm talking about with my visceral tranny hate. So, excuse me. Yeah, I just have a bunch of. I found a quarter in my backpack pocket, and I have a bunch of broken glass in there too. You guys want to eat one? Oh, it's kind of yucky, so I guess I won't eat it. But like, if I wash it, I'll eat it. That was right. Me just rambling about that. Don't mind me. My voice raised when I spoke about it. I do mean it. I really wanted to cry. I really want to cry right now. So, if there's anything else, I'd probably pop in and say something about it. But I think that was all I wanted to talk about. No, wait, no, there wasn't something else. I just wanted to complain about human interaction while I was talking about me not speaking for the whole day. I don't mean this to be like, oh, like, yeah, I'm a little, I do overanalyze people's figures and compare them to mine. So, and yeah, that's creepy, but I don't do it in a sexual way. It's to give myself the benefit of the doubt. So when I see people with what's the term? Hefty figures? Is that the right word to use? But when I see people with like thicker figures, it pains me because how are people okay living with that? And I understand it's a me issue and not a them issue, not their issue. But it still crosses my mind that how people are okay living like that. So that's another question. These are all really good topics. I'm so glad I'm doing this so I can have more things to talk about with a therapist. So coming back like, hey, 3 weeks. Hey, I tried to kill myself. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm doing this to you. That sucks. I'm supposed to be making my mom a grumpy bear from the Care Bears. So far I have this head. It's really tiny. I like it. It's like travel size. It's cute. No, but yeah, that's literally all I have for today. And we're nearing like 20 minutes, so I'll stop. Oh, but I don't know if I cut this part out, but I did find that cat. Here he is. Look at his little face. He's so square. He's so ippy. Look at his little butthole. So cute. I made a little gray one from my cousin, and then I almost didn't add the butthole. So then when I show my family, they're like, "Hey, why didn't you add the butt? How is he gonna poop?" So there you go. It's funny. Look at his little tail. Too cute. Okay, but that's it. Okay, bye.